Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of AiMedRevolution, the channel where we analyze the latest innovations in artificial intelligence and their impact on medicine. Today, I have a very interesting episode to share with you, where we will explore a recent study published in the Future Healthcare Journal by Jasmine Balloch and colleagues titled Use of an Ambient Artificial Intelligence Tool to Improve Quality of Clinical Documentation. This work has profound implications for the future of electronic clinical records and the work of healthcare professionals, especially in an increasingly digitized environment. Whether you are a healthcare professional, an AI engineer, or simply passionate about the impact of technology on our lives, this episode is for you. Let's start by putting into context the study we are going to analyze today. Electronic health records, or EHRS, have become a fundamental tool in modern clinical practice, promising to improve documentation quality and make medical processes more efficient. However, these tools have increased the workload for clinicians, leading to significant levels of fatigue and professional burnout. This study focuses on a possible solution to this problem: the use of an ambient AI tool that automates part of the documentation during consultations. The title of the article already gives us a clear idea of the objective: use of an ambient artificial intelligence tool to improve quality of clinical documentation. The lead authors are Jasmine Balloch and Shankar Sridharan, who work in collaboration with the Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children in London and Tortoise AI, who are investigating new ways to integrate AI into clinical workflows. The main objective of the study was to evaluate the clinical utility of an ambient AI tool in improving the quality of documentation during consultations. The idea is simple: make doctors' lives easier by reducing the cognitive load of having to record every detail of a consultation. The researchers wanted to determine whether AI could increase the quality of clinical notes while simultaneously reducing consultation times without diminishing the quality of patient interaction. The study design was a clinical simulation in which actors played the roles of patients and parents, while real doctors conducted the consultations. This setup allowed the researchers to test the AI tool in a controlled environment, comparing documentation results with and without the AI assistance. The consultations using the AI tool were compared against the standard use of EHRS. The AI tool worked in an ambient manner, meaning it could listen to and record the consultation, transcribe it, and then generate an automated medical note. For transcription, advanced language models such as GPT-4 were used, which were adjusted to medical terminology, ensuring that key information was well documented. To measure the quality of the notes and letters generated, the researchers used the Sheffield Assessment Instrument for Letters, SAIL, which evaluates documentation quality based on a series of criteria, assigning a score that can go up to 30, with 30 being the highest possible quality. The results of the study showed that the ambient AI tool significantly improved the quality of clinical documentation. Physicians who used the AI generated notes and letters of higher quality compared to those generated using only EHRS. The proportion of notes rated as very good was higher in AI-assisted consultations compared to those done conventionally. Furthermore, the average consultation time decreased by 26.3% when using AI, which is significant as it allows doctors to see more patients without sacrificing consultation quality. Another relevant aspect was clinician experience. Physicians reported a significant decrease in perceived workload when using the AI tool. Through the NASA Task Load Index, it was demonstrated that clinicians felt less pressured, could pay more attention to patients, and reduce the interruption caused by having to write notes during consultations. During focus groups held with clinicians, several interesting points emerged. Clinicians highlighted that the tool was easy to use and allowed them to focus better on the patient rather than on the computer. Words such as potential, quick, and amazing were mentioned repeatedly when asked to describe their experience. However, concerns were also identified, particularly regarding the accuracy of the information generated by the AI. Some clinicians mentioned that, although the tool was useful, there were occasional minor errors that required manual editing. It is important to note that this study was conducted in a controlled environment, which has certain limitations. The simulated clinical scenarios do not always reflect the complexity of real consultations, especially those involving extensive medical histories or complex conditions. The researchers acknowledge that it will be important to test the tool in a real EHR environment to evaluate its performance in everyday practice. Furthermore, during the study, it was identified that clinicians need to be well-trained to use these tools, as human errors, such as not saving notes correctly, can limit the benefits of the technology. In future phases, transcription integration will be improved to facilitate clinician editing and final approval. The application of an ambient AI tool has enormous potential to transform clinical practice, especially in areas where the documentation burden is significant. This study shows how AI can help reduce consultation times, improve documentation quality, and allow doctors to focus more on their patients. However, it is essential that these tools continue to be evaluated and refined to minimize errors and increase healthcare professionals' trust. As we move towards a future where technology becomes an essential ally in medicine, tools like this could play a crucial role in reducing clinician burnout and improving the experience of both doctors and patients. At AiMedRevolution, we will continue to explore these developments and their impact on the future of medicine. Thank you for joining us in this analysis of the article, Use of an Ambient Artificial Intelligence Tool to Improve Quality of Clinical Documentation, published in the Future Healthcare Journal. I hope you found this episode useful and interesting. If you have questions or want to delve deeper into any aspect, feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the AiMedRevolution channel to not miss any episode on how AI is revolutionizing medicine. Until next time.